What is up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing great. I think I'm connected. There we go. All right, Facebook. Okay, guys. Sorry I don't go live enough in here. I've been working so hard on getting things working well that sometimes I just fall behind. I'm not gonna lie, and I got to get better at. I'm a one man show over here for now. But as I develop some of these AI things, it just takes a lot of time to really refine them and get it going. And but I realize that an important part of that is I have to communicate. Otherwise, what's the difference, right? So, a quick two things I want to share with you quickly. Um, First, I'm going to give you a quick Mana update if you are in my beta test or if you're thinking about becoming a user. And then I want to show you a strategy I used for my birthday and how I leveraged AI. I used AI to leverage all those birthday wishes you get on your wall. You have those too, right? I mean, my goodness, it's your birthday. Yesterday was my birthday, so happy birthday to me. I have 268 friends that posted on my timeline. Plus, oh man, I mean, I keep getting more too. I'll probably after you guys see this, I might have 270 or 300. Anyway, how do you respond? What do you I mean, do we just look at this and say, "Oh my gosh, people love me," whatever? Or what if we use this? What if I had 300 new conversations? Now, of course, probably 100 of those are Juice Plus people. But what if I had 168 new conversations? That's a good thing, right? So let's figure out how to do that. First of all, let's go to Mana over here. And most of you, by the way, if you go to jpmana.com, you can try this out for free. Here's the link. Um, if you go to jpmana.com, that default agent, AI agent, assistant, I like to call them, is J Plus or Juice Plus Pro version 2. Okay, now the reason I've been so quiet is I've been experimenting with, you hear about agents and agentic things in AI. Let me just tell you that anybody that's talking too much about agents, they're kind of either they don't know what they're talking about or they're trying to not scam you, but trying to like over market themselves. Agents is a very complicated thing in AI. It's not really just happening. um, I was trying to do a version of that where you use J Plus Pro, and if you ask about this, it kind of calls up the content creator. It calls up Event Pro, and I'm still going to have an element of that. But what I was doing to make this one really fast, um, if I just say hello to it, it'll answer pretty quickly. But the deep dive version, and it started answering there. Um, the the deep dive version would take a little longer because it has a more complex model. It is considering more data about Juice Plus and about how it should answer to sound like it's a part of our community, like it's your upline or something. So, that was my vision, but I'm just finding that it's clunky. It doesn't work consistently, and I'm finding even some beta testers are having worse results using J Plus Pro 2 version 2. But I'm going to tell you what, the deep dive really is a lot better, and I'm just letting you know that I'm going to be phasing out J Plus Pro V2, and deep dive is going to become the new J Plus Pro 2. Okay, so I know some of you have conversations you don't want to lose. So you might want to start saving some of the really important ones. What you can do is, let's say I have an important conversation in J Plus V2, like coaching on personal branding or something. What I could do is take this entire conversation, just copy it, and then I could go into deep dive and just paste it in there and say, like, I want to continue this conversation here, and then paste it in, and then you'll be good to go. All right, then that conversation will be copied over. And you can do the same. I do that all the time. Like, say I'm working over here, but I want to try something in Claude or in some other AI. I might copy my whole conversation, paste it in there, and say, let's talk about this. All right. So, with that said, let's move on to the birthday thing. Okay. So, I have all these things on my wall. What am I going to do with 250 things? Okay. Now, I know some of you, if you're not into the AI thing, you should tune out already. This video is not for you. um, but if you are and you understand that AI is just another tool to help us with ideas and such, then here you go. Watch this. All right, so I created a quick prompt, and I'm gonna go over here first to this is God forbid you're using ChatGPT and you're not personalizing it, because this answer is horrific what it came up with. So my prompt is, yesterday was my birthday, and I have over 200 birthday wishes on my social media wall, as well as many direct messages and text messages. How can I best use this as an opportunity to get Juice Plus partners on my team, or at least some customers? All right, so it's kind of to the point. And so it wishes me a happy belated birthday. It's interesting. All the different AIs did that when I tried this. It must be like somewhere deep in there, but in the training. But so this one says it starts off with a gratitude post. This is the bad version, I'd say. Gratitude, which they all kind of did that. Direct message follow-ups. Now, this gratitude post, and it's not terrible. And this is kind of the problem. This is why I created Mana, because ChatGPT does an okay job. But you know what? I see some of you, I know you're copying, pasting directly from ChatGPT, and you're not changing a thing. And I feel bad for you, because first of all, I know not everybody knows this, but I'll teach you. You see this thing right here? That little dash? That is called an M dash, and I don't even. How do you even do it? Like, if I try to do it, hello, dot dot dot, it just does 3 dashes. How about dot dot? No. I don't even know how to do an M dash. So we know that humans don't typically type M dashes. Yeah, and I know some of you are nerdy, and you're going to tell me how. That's fine, but your mom doesn't use M dashes. I guarantee it. All right. So when you see people posting on their walls, if you want to keep it a little secret, at least, you got to get rid of the M dashes, guys. On Mana, I have programmed it so it does not use M dashes. Well, it's not supposed to. And as you know, AI can be kind of a misbehaved child sometimes. So don't expect perfection. But it's also just okay. This year I'm going to focus on health, freedom, helping others do the same physically, financially. It's just a little too like in your face. And then look at the follow ups. I mean, hey, thanks so much for the birthday love. It meant a lot to me. I wanted to ask, would you be open to checking out something I'm really excited about? I mean, oh my gosh. I can't even take it. I mean, who's this working for? I know we've heard this. I mean, even in the Eric Worre book, we hear this sometimes, but my goodness, is this going to work for the right person? Yes. Is there one out of a million people sitting there wondering, I wish somebody would reach out with an opportunity they're excited about and I could jump on board? Yeah, but most people aren't. How many people on your team were thinking that when they joined? How about 0? Okay. Then this recommends I create a series of stories, which are terrible. Then how about this? A birthday giveaway. In honor of my birthday, I'm giving 3 people a free wellness consult and sample pack. I mean, listen, if that is your style, God bless. But I find it horrible. Now, it gets a little better when you're logged in, and this is the paid version of ChatGPT. Okay, if you're using the free one, you're not getting even this good of results, but this is a little better. Let's see. Their general post, which they all recommend the same thing, a general post for the whole wall, and then DM follow-ups. Okay, So the wall post here was feeling incredibly grateful for all the birthday love yesterday. Your messages truly made my day. I'm stepping into this next chapter that renewed commitment to helping people feel better, live better, and build freedom through simple choices. If you're ready for a fresh start, health wise or income wise, I'd love to talk with you. Let's connect. Do I have to even say anything? Okay, I know you see people do stuff like this. By the way, look at the M dashes. There's one, there's two, and there's three. If I saw this post from somebody, not only is there no way I'm going to DM them and say, "Hey, I'd love to talk to you." What would I say? I'd love to talk to you about your Chat GPT generated cold response that doesn't care about me and goes right to just building your business without any relationship. Okay. So, with that said, I know some of you are always going to use ChatGPT. It's very convenient. And maybe you just want to use it. But I'm going to stress that you have to be careful because it doesn't really understand the heart behind our business, the way we do things. Um, this is called Mana, and you can try it. I think you get 20 uses. I think I have it set up to do 20 uses for free. This is where you can go to try it out. I would recommend you use the deep dive. That's the one that I talked about earlier that I'm kind of bringing everybody toward, and that's going to be our main one. But in addition to that, we also have a prompt library where there's ideas here like things you should be prompting with your AI. This is free, by the way. It'll always be there. I always update it. Create a DMO schedule for someone working toward QSC with 1 hour per day. Things you're probably not thinking of in your AI. I'm just going to keep putting things in here and changing them all the time. We have deep dive. We have this one here. It's called What's Hot. You just click this little button right here, and it's going to tell you, like, I don't know about you, but I have trouble keeping up with all the emails and all the promotions and all the stuff that's going on. So this tells me what's going on. You know, we have the Boost Your Business promotion. We have the Nutraceuticals and Medicine Conference. We have the Mind and Body Wellness Duo promotion, which if you just ask more about each one, it's going to know about them, which I guarantee you ChatGPT does not know. We have Content Creator. That's getting pretty good. This creates really good Instagram store, social media content and blah, blah, blah. Event Pro will walk you through like creating an event, like brainstorming it and coming up with ideas for your event. Coach Lori is more like mind, like I don't know. I think of it as like it's like talking to Catherine Lee or something, but not as good. Um, just mindset and coaching, like how to set goals, how to get more done. Eat More Plants is I created this for me. If I want to make a cheeseburger, then it's going to tell me how to do it plant based. You don't have to be plant based. It actually starts off asking you what your diet is, but I eat whole food, plant based, no oil, and it gives me recipes, and the recipes are good. And it gives me the macronutrients and tips and all that stuff. Personal brand discovery is really important. If I were you and you were using the 20 free credits, I would use it on this. This will help you discover what your personal brand is. All right. And then we have Bible GPT. And this will just it's like we have a lot of Bible-based people in Juice Plus, so I like this too because it's kind of like there's the John Maxwell Leadership Bible. This is like the Juice Plus Leadership Bible. Okay, so it kind of will give you like a little devotional that's kind of business related. Okay, and this is kind of a new area that I've done. These are clones of other things. Like this is just ChatGPT and it uses ChatGPT. This is Claude. Now, each of these would cost you $20 each to a month to subscribe to. But if you ever wish you could use all the different models, here they are. Here's Google's Gemini. And then I even have DeepSeek on here, which is great. This is the Chinese model. You just have to realize when you use it, it is going to probably be recorded by the Chinese government. I don't care. If the Chinese government wants to know that I love sharing Juice Plus and helping people with business building and stuff, then that's great. But I'll tell you what, this Chinese model is great, and the United States should be putting money into AI development because they might be winning the race. All right, so let's go back to this is what we do for the birthday stuff. And I'm sorry this 15 minutes in. I will someday get better at making videos. The birthday business posts. Okay, this is the response I got from JP Mana Deep Dive. And I love it. And I'm basically using it. And it teaches you mindset. This is your coach. Okay, you can call your upline for this, but you can't do it every day. All right, before sending a single message, let's set the right intention. Your goal is not to convert every person who wished you well. Reconnect on a human level. That's exactly right. That's the advantage you have when it's your birthday on social media, is that you get to reconnect with all these people. Okay. So we're gonna we might sort through. And I'm gonna be honest, there's some people I'm gonna do a long answer to. There's some people I know I've already talked to them. I know it's not the right person, but man, those people that are on my warm and hot list, I'm going right to them. You know what I mean? Think of it as opening doors, not pushing people through them. People will be receptive because the interaction starts with authentic gratitude. Okay, here's a step by step plan. First of all, do a general thank you post. All right. And I did well, you can look at my wall. This is a different version. I think I ran this a few times, but yeah, either way, I do think it's pretty cool when you run the same prompt multiple times, how it comes out different. I like that because it gives you more options. But okay, so to me, this isn't cringy. Okay, I'm feeling so incredibly grateful. Thank you for so much for the hundreds of birthday wishes yesterday through posts, messages, and texts. Each one meant the world to me. As I step into this new year of my life, I'm more focused than ever on my mission, helping people, especially those with an educator's heart and more wellness, find more wellness and purpose in their lives. Your support and kindness fuel that mission more than you know. Thank you for being a part of my community. Man, that is dang good. What did I end up putting on here? I ended up, where is it? There it is. Wowzers. Birthdays are my fave day of the year on Facebook. See, I did make it sound a little bit more like me. To be honest with you, eventually I'll make my own mana just for me because I want it to speak just like me, but I know everybody doesn't like it. So I said, I kind of keep to myself in life. So it's nice to feel the love. Thank you so much for the hundreds of birthday wishes. I read all of them and it means a lot. I'm feeling grateful and energized as I head into this new year of life. My main goal, of course, is the continued progress of my girl Emma to find her path and love herself. And also to be the healthiest and most vibrant version of myself yet and to help others do the same. Other exciting goals and focus this year are to continue growing our Juice Plus business, helping others find health, hope, and financial flexibility, and continuing learn. Whoops, and continuing. I'll put two in there to learn and implement all I can with AI and my AI business ventures. So I mean, I took what it did, um, and I adapted it. Your support means everything. Cheers and a great year ahead. Thank God for everything. All right. So, and just to kind of wrap up, it gives you some other things like segment your responses for personalization. Group A is a heart to heart list. Group B is a simple reconnecting list. Then craft your messages. Heart to heart list. Immediate reply for the heart to hearts. Thank you so much for the birthday message. Name John. It truly means a lot to hear from you. Hope you're doing wonderfully. Let's catch up properly soon. Then maybe 1 or 2 days later, when this is where you open the door for a conversation. See how it's coaching you? That's the difference. That's the difference. Hey, John, I've been thinking a lot since my birthday about the people I'd love to work with. And you honestly came to mind. You have such a gift for, and mentioned something about them, blah, blah, blah. I'm expanding my wellness education business this year and looking for a couple of people, key people to mentor. Would you be even remotely open to hearing what that looks like for a potential customer? Hey, John, thanks again for the birthday wishes. As I was thinking about my health goals for the year, it reminded me of our chat a while back about diabetes. I have a few ideas that might be helpful. No pressure at all, but would you be open to a quick chat about it? There we go. Then we have the reconnection people. Hey, thank you so much for the birthday wish, John. I really appreciate you thinking of me. It was great to see your name pop up. How have you been? All right. And then it reminds me to track the conversations in however I do that. Hopefully this helps you guys. I um I find Mana super helpful, and you guys can give it a free try over here. If you're in my beta test, thank you. And I hear you. I love your feedback. Dr. Nalani Valentine and I spoke yesterday, and the things we were talking about that she was a little frustrated with. She loves some of the responses, but she was seeing some issues for her, and it was related to the fact that she's using the Juice Plus version 2 instead of the deep dive. So we need to start using deep dive because it's better and it'll continue to get better. And I think you'll like your responses on that a lot more. All right, guys, you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon.